16 years old Ido Kedar loves the ocean. In an essay, he wrote he could feel his whole body in the water. However, when it comes to the dry land, he feels his body is not part of him sometimes. He has autism since 2 years old and lost his words.
Imagine your life never being able to express a thought ever. Everybody assumes that you don't have thoughts and they treat you like you're stupid.
According to a report this year, 1 in 68 U.S. children has autism, which increased 30% in the past 2 years. Kedar speaks out with an iPad. Tracy found Kedar has the ability to spell when he was 7 years old.
We were working on his birthday party invitation, so I had to put my hand over his hand to help him support the pencil. And I start feeling the pencil moving under my hand as he's spelling it out.
Tracy started training Kedar to use tablets to communicate, and he can express himself independently now.
G. Thinking. Not speaking is not the same as not thinking. P.
The process is still challenging.
People.
It takes tremendous focus, concentration. They have to fight their internal distractions, their external distractions. They have to fight their own body.
With working with an iPad, Kedar is in a regular high school, taking many honor classes. But he did not stop there.
Ido sees himself, I think, as a bit of a missionary.
Kedar is sharing his experience through a blog and a book he wrote.
He is out there trying to change the world and make life better for every person who is still stuck the way he once was, and their families.
Kedar plans to go to the college within a year.
Ido will always surprise us, and he will take it as far as he can.
He wants to continue working in public education and consulting. Exactly what he is doing today, just a higher level. Mengyi, Jenny Sun, ATVN. The Cyclone Racer was the world's greatest ride in Long Beach. It was built over the ocean and attracted more than 30 million riders.
It's designed so well that it will surpass any of these other ones, these modern ones out there.
It was 1966 when Larry Osterhout first saw the Cyclone Racer. He was only 9 years old. It looked huge. Riders were screaming.
I was down there, but I didn't ride it because I was afraid to go on it.
He never got a chance to ride it. 2 years later, the roller coaster was closed to accommodate Shoreline Drive. Osterhout later spent 17 years rebuilding the model of Cyclone Racer from a studio in his backyard.
Come in there, we'll turn the lights on. My curiosity wheels start turning in my head. You know, that's the way I am. I got to figure out how something works.
The Historical Society of Long Beach once exhibited the only remaining Cyclone Racer car.
I'd bring my lunch, and I'd sit there, and they'd let me sit. Believe it or not, they let me sit on the floor and draw it. And I'd sketch each part of the car.
He went there for 6 months. Eventually, he created the model of the cars.
It feels like when you're riding the ride that you're sitting on your sofa at home.
He cut the wooden parts in his yard and glued every piece carefully. He built a 1/15 scale model of the front part of the Cyclone Racer.
When you got a Cyclone design, that means the track is twisted within itself. This ride has 2 tracks, so it's a true racer.
Osterhout is working with the Long Beach City Council to bring the classic ride back to its old home. He estimated the project will cost about $10 million. And the Shoreline Park is his most preferred location. The proposed location is at Shoreline Aquatic Park, which is about 300 yards south of the Cyclone Racer's original home. Some local residents are excited about it.
I think it'd be awesome. They'd make a lot of money off it, and I would definitely go on it, even though I'd be scared.
It'd be nostalgic. It's going to take us back to the time when Long Beach was the place to go.
It will bring fun to visitors and tourism dollars to local businesses.
Business is always great, to have extra business down here. And to have the atmosphere down here, I think it would be great for a lot of young people and old alike.
But some people would like some peace and quiet in the park.
I think roller coasters are cool, but just not right here. I like it quiet. You can hear the wind.
Hopefully it's not too big, then it'll be okay, because I see a lot of family and kids play out here on the grass area. So if they're going to build that, then I guess that area is going to be taken away.
Although Ultra Hot has a proposal, there is no guarantee that the roller coaster will be rebuilt. The city council is still discussing the plan. If Long Beach rejects him, he will take the roller coaster state to state until he finds it a new home. Mengyi Jenny Sun, ATVN. We've seen it in the movies, jumping off buildings, running into dangerous places. A special gym in Los Angeles turns this acrobatic into a public sport. It's called free running.
Free running is a creative movement through any space. You're going to learn how to run, jump, vault, climb, crawl, any sort of movement your body is going to be able to do through any area.
This gym was designed by professional free runners who travel around the world for competitions.
There's some great environments to train free running in, but they're all spread out around the world.
But these runners are able to enjoy it all in this gym.
An outdoor castle we wanted to have inside, and then a Mario. By video games, we're all big gamers, and so we wanted to bring our own little video game to life and bring it here into the gym.
This gym already had over 2,000 visitors during the last month. Besides being an efficient training place, it also created a social environment for runners to learn from each other.
I've been in LA for 2 years, no, 1 year, and I didn't know anyone. So I'm doing this for 3 weeks and I already know 2 people.
It opens up your mind to try new things. Like, they encourage you to try new things.
Austin Go is a coach at the gym, and he also trains himself every week here.
Might be a little intimidating or a little frustrating starting on your own outside, but here you can get inspired really easily by people who have maybe a little more experience.
He's learning a new trick with his friends today, called palm flip.
I've never tried that one before. It's a new move, it's kind of scary.
They give support to each other.
The thing that helped a lot is these guys know how to do it, and they gave me some feedback.
They speak different languages, but they're still connected to each other.
Because we are friends.
Free running is a way they're able to connect.
Learn some good lessons about yourself and like how to be a better person, just training in the gym.
Overcoming fears and challenging limits with friends. Paul calls it a lifestyle.
It touches so many different people, and that's what really keeps me into it, is how it's improved people's lives.
Back to the outside world, there's no mat to catch you. The gym will give you all the tools you need in order to run free or take a fall. Mengyi Jenny Sun, ATVN. You can't miss it. This is one giant mosaic art piece in Santa Monica, and it was made by broken china tablewares.
The mayor coming and telling my parents thank you for beautifying the city.
It started small with a lamp.
I broke in a lot of china plate that's only to pick up the rose flower on it. She's informed.
Raising 6 kids, Louise found something helps her being relaxed.
She's excited. She had this glow and this smile.
But her husband, Aziz Fernam, was against it.
I say she's crazy.
She expanded her work to mirrors, clocks, fireplace, and all over the tables.
Sometimes he hides some of the china plate from me. I just wait until he goes asleep and I be alone, that I can break the piece that I want.
Her inspiration came from her younger son, 13 years ago.
My mother went to my brother's first grade class, and it was the art project for the kids for the day.
They need volunteer mothers to come and help the kids and learn the basic one, how to do it.
But none of the parents started doing anything like Louise.
It wasn't in my plan to do it for the whole house.
It was not her plan, but her husband's, the guy who called her crazy. Emil asked his father to decorate the outside wall with mosaic.
He said, "You're ridiculous. What are you talking about? It's a lot of work. I'm not going to do that."
But Emil has his strategy.
I started it, acted like I was never intending on doing it. I acted like I'm beginning it, and then he came out with his own ideas. No, you have to do it like this. And as soon as he took over the project, I walked away.
Aziz started with building an ocean theme. Aziz was doing import and export business. The market has gone bad and left him plenty of time to focus on mosaic arts.
It turned into, okay, let me do this side. Let me do this side of the wall. Let me go around the garage. He was so determined.
We have a lot of visitors from all over that they just come in and knock the door and they say, can we come inside to see it?
They work for 4 to 8 hours a day, like it's a full-time job. And they turn community family conflicts into beauty.
We become the home where the husbands and wives that get into a fight over the weekend and throw some dishes at each other. Monday morning, typically, we'll open the door and there's a box of broken dishes. We thought you could use these with a note inside.
They store their art material at the backyard and they collect them from all over California. This is one of the places they can make really good use with. He cut the plates here and glued them on the wall.
One by one.
About 20 million pieces. They broken and glued them piece by piece.
I don't see them selling this house ever. It's something that they've made something that's going to last for many, many, many generations.
There's no more wall left to put on another piece. But they're not done. Luis and Aziz are working on a small art piece. A mosaic line will be the next. More china plates are waiting to be broken. Mengyi 珍妮孙 ATVN